Hello, I'm Ray. Welcome to another Midweek Message. Going to start with the weather report because I've had even more messages from people all around the world. Everyone loves the weather report. Well, you might not. You might be thinking, no, I don't. I don't want to hear the weather report from Britain. They're talking about a drought now. Every summer we have our hosepipe ban. Have you heard of a hosepipe ban? Every summer we have a few days of sunshine and no rain. That's it. No one's allowed to use their hose. Don't wash your car. Well, we don't wash our car anyway. Well, how often do we wash our car? About twice a year, I think. Ready for when we go on holiday. So, hosepipe ban, that is now in the pipeline. Oh, excuse the pun. That was good, actually. Weather report, 16 degrees Celsius, or centigrade. Still don't know the difference, which is 61 Fahrenheit. Oh, by the way, it's 25 past 6 Wednesday morning. 27th July 2022. 87% humidity, because I've got a note here. George in Portugal said, what's the humidity? Okay, George, there you go, 87%. And Frederica, don't say where you are, but I can guess from your name, 1021 millibars. Barometric pressure, there we are, 1021 millibars. Right, that's the weather report out of the way. Now we can move on. Oh, one more thing. John, what do people think about politics in your country? John doesn't say where he is, but from his email, I think he's in Australia. So hello, John. Good morning to you. What do people think of politics here? Rubbish. What do you think so far? Rubbish. Everyone's fed up with it, John. That's why I don't talk about politics. Everyone is absolutely... Why do people say fed up to the back teeth? That's strange. Why the back teeth? I mean, why not fed up to the end of your arm? I don't know. That's another one I must look up. No, honestly, John, everyone's fed up with it. We've all had enough. The general public are fed up with it. I'm general public, I suppose, aren't I? Yes, I'm a member of the general public. Every time I turn on the radio or the television, it's all about politicians. They snipe at each other. They slag each other. Oh, he did this. He did. Oh, she did that. You started it. They started it. They did this and they did that. Oh, dear. It's like being back at school. I think I've told you before, the 12 o'clock Wednesday House of Commons business, Prime Minister's question times. Oh, honestly, that is dreadful. That's put on TV. It's on camera and it goes out round the world. I don't know what people think of our politicians. Trish calls it the farmyard because someone will say something and then everyone else will go, oh, yeah, here, here. It sounds like a farmyard, a load of animals. That's why she calls it the farmyard. I used to enjoy watching it, but not anymore. I, as one of the general public, have finished with it all. Can't be bothered with any of it. Right, moving on to, what's that? Janet. Janet, you are still emailing me. It's lovely to hear from you. I think you should be a writer. Why don't you take up writing, Janet, from the what should I call it? Prose that you write to me? No, prose is the wrong word. Yes, try taking up writing, Janet. That might be interesting. Talking of emails, Ray's Rants at protonmail.com. Be good to hear from you. Ray's Rants, all one word, at protonmail.com. Thanks for all the emails that you've been sending to me. I do try to answer them all. Not sure what this Sunday's episode is going to be about. I think one or two people would like an hour-long weather report. Which would not be fun, I think, for the majority of people. So, yes, I'm not sure. If you've got any ideas, send them to me. I don't always take up people's ideas. Some of them I'll look at and think, oh, yeah, that's okay. I'll work on that. Others, no, that's just not going to work. I did have a lot of response from the episode I did, Things Don't Work Properly in Britain. We've got another train strike, rail strike coming along. A lot of unhappy people at work. A lot of people want more money. We'd all like more money. Obviously, we'd all like more money. But if the money isn't there, what can we do? There are so many things wrong. I know it's not just Britain. It's everywhere in the world. So many things don't work properly. Kelvin, hello to you. Thanks for contacting me. He pointed out that he's paying his TV licence. Now, this is something else that doesn't work properly. Paying his TV licence. And he is, 80... How old are you? I forget what you are, Kelvin. 89, that's right. Kelvin's 89. And he's got to pay his TV licence. And he says all the programmes are repeats. So he's paid for them. years ago paying his TV licence to watch certain programmes, he's now having to pay again every year to watch those same programmes. And I think this, Kelvin, is what a lot of people are moaning about with the TV licence. I know the BBC, they do put out a lot of new programmes, a lot of nature type stuff, Spring Watch, Autumn Watch, Winter Watch, all those, they're really good. But the majority of people are fed up with having to pay year in, year out to watch the same repeats again and again and again. Anyway, that's another thing. Right, I'm going to disappear. Thanks for listening. I shall see you all on Sunday with hopefully an hour-long podcast. Take care, look after yourselves. Bye-bye for now.